Flosstube. My name is Narissa and I am a cross stitcher from New Zealand. It is my hobby, it is my stress relief. I do it most days, unless I'm extremely tired and exhausted. I stitch every day. I like to work on all sorts of different things. My main things of stitching on are Christmas ornaments, as you can see by the tree behind me. And I love stitching on samplers. I have stitched a lot of mirabilias in the past and still have a few of those that I'm working on randomly. But yeah, samplers is probably my biggest passion at the moment as far as the stitching goes. So today, being my first Flosstube, I am going to show you some of those. So we'll get started. First one is Andale, Big and Beautiful. It's black and white printout, sorry. It was a PDF that I purchased and downloaded from Shakespeare's Peddler. She is definitely one big girl, this pattern. I am stitching her with DMC threads. A little bit messy. But on 40 count fabric that I hand dyed myself. So I have done, sorry, let's get it organised. I have done a little bit at the top. That's the top half, but I have mostly been working at the bottom. I would say not even a third of the way through yet. It's a gorgeous design to stitch on, but she is very, very big. So, second project I will show you today is the Rose Wreath Sampler by GGR. Now, she is also being stitched on a 40 count, and I am using DMC, basically the full threads that I could get. DMC, Classic Colourworks, Weeks Dye Works, Simply Shakers, Gentle Arts. So some beautiful colours in here. She is on 40 count antique. Let's grab some board. Who's so far. So I've got the border outlined and started at the top, a little bit down the side, and then working sort of the way down here at the bottom. I want to get to some of these beautiful roses at the bottom, but she's a fun stitch. Sorry, lots of piles on the floor beside me today. Another one of my favourite samplers, and I started it Christmas Day last year and I didn't even finish one page, so I pulled it out for this year's Christmas break, and it is Ever Flowering Garden by Forest Embroidery. It's another huge big sampler, and this one is being stitched using DMC threads. Lots of lovely colours in it as well, and I am using 46 count Up in the Attic by Fox and Rabbit. Now, one of my favourite fabric dyes, and this is the top corner. So we worked on it last night and getting a little bit more of the border so I can start doing a bit of filling, but it's a nice fun stitch. One of my favourite designers as we go through, you will see, especially for samplers, is Reproduction Samplers, and that's Hands Across the Sea. And this is one of my smaller ones, Mary Snow. She is also being stitched on 40 count, of course, using just an antique white and DMC threads. So probably just over halfway. Another one that I've stitched quite a few of is Heartstring Samplery, and my current one is Consider the Lilies. Now she is actually being stitched we're using all the DMCs and being stitched on 36 count, and this is her here, so about a third gone all the way around the outside, apart from a few flowers, but pretty much just a few little motifs to finish in that corner, and then we'll be moving along. I love doing the individual motifs. It's a nice quick little finish feel, and that you feel like you're actually getting somewhere with your big stitches. Okay, another one of my designers that I like pretty much most of what she designs or reproduces is the Scarlet House, and this one is the Smith Sampler. She is being stitched using the DMC threads and on 40 count, so just a little bit at the bottom. Haven't made a lot of progress on this one. One of my oldest samplers is by Brenda Gervais, and it's called Brick House Sampler. I'm using the cooled fall threads and stitching it on 28 count 1/1, and she's very small but gorgeous. So just over halfway on that one. Another one that I started this year, not sure if I can pronounce it correctly, but Mia Vincana, I don't know, the big red one from Hands Across the Sea Samplers. She is being stitched using Silks for You PB034, and I'm actually stitching her on Antique Lace 46 count from number 12 Stitch Co. And this is where I'm at. So not a big start, but she's going to look lovely on this green. It might look a little bit washed out, but it's nice easy stitch if you just want to work on one colour. A few more of my smaller samplers are from Needlework Press, and one of them is And Be Kind to One Another, and this is being done once again my favourite 40 count, but this is one that I dyed myself. Sorry, the Christmas tree lights are shining through the back. So we're slowly working on that, not getting very far, but it's gorgeous with the colours on the background. Now I couldn't just start that one, I had to at the same time start in all things be exceedingly diligent, but I haven't worked on it a lot. This is my start. So I think I might need to pull it out next year and get a bit more work done on it. So they will look nice when they're finished together up on the wall. Another small is the Rose and the Giant Pear. She's being stitched on 40 count antique white, and it's only a baby start, but that's all right. She's on the books to be worked and finished this year coming. Let's see, another one, Jane Bannister from Hands Across the Sea Samplers, and once again only a little start up in the corner. She's been stitched on 40 count antique as well. And she is absolutely beautiful. Lots of lovely colours. There's another couple, and one of my favourites that came out in the last year was Memories of the Past from Hands Across the Sea samplers. Now I've bought lots of patterns that are being done with 100 threes, and I love stitching with them. So this lovely one is being done on Russian Caramel 46 count by number 12 Stitch Co. And here is where we're at. I've made my way pretty much around the border just to make sure it was going to fit. And now I'm sort of filling in the flowers and a bit more of the greenery. I did start up here on some of the lettering, just because I wanted to change the colour, but definitely enjoy stitching with those. You will get to see a lot more of these this year coming. I'm trying to whittle the whips down, but too many new things come out and you have to start them. One of those, couldn't resist it, Simone Smalls. These are absolutely gorgeous. Now I am doing them on 36 count salt water from Fox and Rabbit, and this is one of the ones, it's the it's like a folded needle book or a rolled needle book, so it's going to have a roll in the middle and then you have the two parts on the outside, and that is being stitched with DMC thread as well. And my last sampler that I'm going to show you today is one of my absolute favourites. It is the one I'm doing on the smallest count that I've tried so far, and that's 56 count. It is just being done on, let me have a double check, just on white Kingston, and that is Sarah Brazier. She was Queen of the May for 2018, and I bought her and I wanted to start her so much, but I waited and I hummed and hawed, and because she's such a big girl, I thought I have to do on a small account, otherwise I'm never going to be able to fit her in anywhere. So here is where we are at. Sorry, this one is on scroll rods. I've done one outline of the border and kind of working, I want to get this deer done in the middle here, and I just keep going back and filling in little bits and pieces as I go. Lots of lovely colours in this one, and she is definitely one for not working after work, but it definitely has to be a day off project. Just because of the small count, it gets a bit hard on the eyes when you get a bit tired, but she's hopefully going to be finished this coming year. That is the goal. I'm just stitching her with DMC thread as well. So it's a very short video, probably very fast video, sorry about that. Just wanted to sort of get this first one over and done with and show you some of my samplers. There's definitely a lot more started, there is a lot more kitted, ready to go, and I have a lot of projects that, as you can see by the little teasers behind me, that have been finished and that I will show you as we do these floss tubes. So thank you for taking the time to watch my first one. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you, and I hope that you have happy holidays and safe holidays, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.